welcome to episode 92, part 2 of Africa's premier sports video podcast, the 3 Quarters podcast. As usual, we'd like to remind you to jump onto the hashtag Road to Japan to support the Kenya Simbas as they are still looking to qualify for the Rugby World Cup in 2019 in Japan. I'm Demi Duffield.
And I'm Ngaro Kamuya.
So we start off with the Varsity Cup. This was match day 2. Just quickly run through the results. So Catholic Monks beat University of Eldoret 23-6. Egerton Wasps beat JQuat 8-5. Black Blood beat TUM Marines 29-0. And Mean Machine beat TUK 31-0, meaning Black Blood and Mean Machine obviously got a bonus point.
Yes.
So Pool A, this is how the standings look. We have Black Blood with 9, Egerton Wasps with 8. We have TUM Marines with 2 and JQuat with 2 as well. And in Pool B, we've got Catholic Monks with 9, Mean Machine with 9, and University of Eldoret with 1, and TUK with 1.
Yes.
I love how this Varsity League is going, to be honest.
I only have one problem with it. There seems to be a large disparity in terms of quality of rugby that's being played. You have the Bloods, you have the Machine, who Catholic Monks, who are putting in, raking in points, and I guess they're playing some good rugby. But then you have the lower teams, the TUK, the TUM,
the JQuats,
who are being unable to register, some solid points on board. But I say that realizing that it's the first league. It's the first of its, it's the inaugural tournament, or it's the inaugural league. So the quality can only go up as the league progresses, because then, this regular match is playing superior teams. Then you'll be able, from a 15 standpoint, by the way, then you'll be able to build up on stuff. So it's good. It's good, despite the fact that the Machines, Bloods, and Catholic Monks are wiping out everyone. It's good to see the way it's going, because in 2-3 years, if this league is sustained, then we can be able to see an improvement.
Yeah, I mean, I can imagine the teams that will end up sort of at the bottom of the table will have a better preparation next time, because now they know what's in store. They know how well the other teams are preparing.
Yes.
So this will be something they'll be looking forward to.
That's true. That's very true.
Yep. Yeah. So match day 3 will be on the 13th of October at KU.
Yes.
And at 10 a.m. we've got University of Eldoret versus TUK. At 12 p.m. we've got JQuat versus TUM Marines. At 2 p.m. we've got Mean Machine versus Catholic Monks.
Yes.
And then at 4 p.m. it's Black Blood versus JQuat. So guys, head on there. Another weekend of
That's
rugby.
Gonna be a weekend of university rugby.
Yeah.
That Mean Machine game must be Mean Machine Catholic Monks.
That will be a good game.
It's going to be a good game.
Yeah. So now we move on to Kenya 7. Appointment of a new technical bench, minus the team manager.
Yes.
Yes. So we've got Paul Murunga, better known as Pau, as head coach. We've got Kevin Wambua, better known as Bling, who is also the Kenya Lionesses coach, and he will continue that until Dubai.
Yes.
Sylvia Kamau, acting. What is she?
CEO,
acting CEO at
Kenya.
Yes. So she says that he'll be able to handle both teams because they play at different times.
Yes.
So hey, if he can, he can.
Yep.
Then we've got we've got SNC, Jeffrey Kimani, and Lamek Bogonko as the physiotherapist. Best of luck to them.
Yep. So Lamek and Geoffrey Kimani have been retained in the previous administration, if I'd like to call it that. But you have the introduction of Paul Murunga, Pau, and Bling, Kevin Wambua as assistant coach. Pau has been in the setup before. Yes. So it's nothing new for him. He's a different style to what Namco's brought. He's dedicated. That's one thing you have to say about Pau. He's dedicated and he puts in the work. So I can only hope that we're going to see some solid results. My only problem with Pau is from the technical point, he doesn't focus too much, or rather what I've seen is that there's not too much focus on the technical side, and sometimes it does cost his teams. And his team being Homeboys, which is coached for a while now. But it's not a new setup for him. He has international experience, and I do expect that Pau is he's dedicated and is going to put in the work. That's one thing you have to say about him. Definitely. Yeah.
However, still on Paul Murunga, before we move to Kevin Wambua, good thing with Pau is since time immemorial, since I've been watching rugby, he's been working with youngsters. The under-20s team. He was there at JWRT and all of those tournaments. So he's got an eye for spotting talent, which we need, I think, just to also get new talent onto the team. Work with what we have, yes, but also bring new, fresh blood onto the team. So I think that's, for me, is where I'd like to see what he'll do.
Yes.
In terms of, technical abilities or, in terms of the game, I think that's where now Kevin Womboa will be able to help. Kevin Womboa has a brilliant mind, in my opinion. Back from when he was playing at Mwamba, onto the Kenya Lionesses, taking them to, where they are right now. I mean, no offense to, whoever was there before, but I feel a big part of where the Kenya Lionesses are right now is, because of Kevin Womboa.
And more importantly, what I think about it, just recently that Kevin Womboa was in New Zealand. He was in Christchurch to train with the Crusaders. So I'm sure he soaked in a lot of knowledge from that program that Mwamba have with the Crusaders, and he can be able to impact positively on the Kenya Sevens. So, look, we don't vilify anyone who's been appointed. We don't talk down on anyone who's been appointed, because at the end of the day, they're doing a very good job. And so congratulations to, Kimani and Kim and Lamek are staying on board. But congratulations to Pau and Bling on their appointments.
And very well done to Namkos. Innocent Simu. He's going to be done after the Africa Sevens. But I think he's done a really good job with the boys so far.
He's done a very good job, especially taking into account what he had.
What he started with and what he had to work through.
You have to give, hats off. Congratulations.
Very well done. So we move on to the IMPALA Floodlit tournament. This is usually, the beginner to the 15th season. This is where teams know what they've been doing. When KCB come back from South Africa, we'll know the work. We will know what you guys have been doing down there. So the games are out. The schedule is out. I'll start with the schools. So we've got Muhuri Mushiri. This is quarters. Getting a bye. So Muhuri Mushiri and Mangu getting a bye to the semis. But we've got Lanana and Ofafa Jericho, and then Alliance versus Sunshine. So guys, show up. This is next weekend. Just show up. Why not? This is where pretty much everyone's rugby started. So I don't see why we shouldn't have people watching those games. Then for the Varsity draw, we've got Catholic Monks versus TUK, Daystar versus USIU, Strathmore versus Machine, and Black Blood versus Swara. Swara is the IMPALA team. So very well. Best of luck to those teams. And then for the big one, the reason why it's called the Floodlit tournament, we've got KCB versus Mwamba. Mwamba. I love you, I do, but this is going to be a tough one. Then we've got Homeboys versus Nakuru. We've got Nondescripts versus Strathmore. And then, of course, we've got the derby. That is IMPALA versus Kenya Harlequins, which will be our feature game. How can it not be? How can it not be our feature game? IMPALA versus Queens, that's a game that everyone is going to be focusing on, primarily because of it's a derby. It's oldest rivals in Kenya rugby, IMPALA versus Queens. So that's going to be a feature game. I'd like to ask everyone to come out to the Floodlights. I only wish IMPALA have I hope that IMPALA have put in a lot of work, because Floodies needs to go back to where it was. It used to be the plan everyone wanted to be at. So I'm excited for the tournament. Definitely. So we just wait and see what's going to happen. So now we move on to the international rugby segment. So we've got Rugby Championship, week 6. South Africa versus New Zealand, 30-32. First half, no tries. Second half, South Africa were convincing. We're thinking, okay. And then last 20 minutes, it rained black. I was like, wow, okay. And then the All Blacks showed why they're the world champions. And last kick by Richie Moanga, taking it to 32-30. But it was an epic test match in Pretoria, the Loftus Versfeld. I must say, I envy Steven Sioka and Eric Kyoko. You must have had many people went down for that. They must have. You guys must have had a blast at the Loftus Versfeld. But All Blacks showing why they are the world champions and why they're the #1 team in the world. And then the next game was Argentina versus Australia, 34-45 in favor of Australia. Again, we had a situation where Argentina was leading. And then Australia happened. And you're just kind of left there like, okay. Australia happened. That's exactly what happened. It's good to end on a positive note. There's a video going around about Michael Cheika, Australian coach, screaming at the boys during halftime. So I guess that's why it worked. It definitely worked. But
Australia have been a disappointment to me in this rugby championship, but look, it's good for them to end on a positive note.
And definitely ending on a high.
Yes.
Yep. Guys, let us know what you think. Comments, whether you like the show, whether you don't like the show. I mean, hey, feedback is feedback, right?
That's true. Feedback is
Remember,
feedback.
we're on social media. You can find us by following us on Instagram, liking our page on Facebook, and subscribing to our YouTube channel. I'm Demi Maduffield.
And I'm Ngaro Kamuya.
You would find me.